Happy Mother's Day. In the midst of my joy celebrating this day with my wonderful husband Alex and daughter Kate, I also hold in my heart all of those who have complicated feelings about today. Mothers who have suffered loss, those who are not mothers but would like to be, those without children of their own but who mother to so many, and many other situations. We hold you up in a special way today too. Catherine Ruth Keller, our sweet baby Kate, joined us August 1st, 2025, at a truly shocking 9 pounds, 12 ounces. To this day, she is still larger than life and full of joy in all that she does. It is so special to have her here and to be able to bring her this morning up to Mary, the same space that I prayed 3.5 years ago on the day of our wedding, that we would have a family and be able to come back to this special place. As a mom for a total of 9 months now, I can confidently stand up here and tell you that I have absolutely no advice to give. I learn each day that I know less than I knew the day before, and I love each day more than the last for that exact reason. While working out how to figure out how to be a mom, there's just been one overwhelming sense that has permeated every day: gratitude. Gratitude for Alex, who has grown into himself as a father in the most wonderful and undescribable way. He keeps our home running and makes Kate and I feel like the luckiest girls in the world. Gratitude for my friends, especially the one group of girlfriends who have had 6 babies in the past 16 months, who provide lots of tips on how to be a working mom via the group chat. Gratitude for the Old St. Pat's community, who have welcomed in Kate with open arms after many months of watching me as a very pregnant canter, thinking surely she has got to be giving birth soon. Gratitude for my parents and siblings, who have offered extra hands, hand-me-downs, and plenty of reassurance that Kate looks like me as a baby, although you can see she is the spitting image of Alex. So much gratitude for Alex and I to be able to create our own family and bring together the most important pieces of what our parents and families have taught us. In the gospel, John says, "On that day, you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I in you." What a gorgeous sentiment. I pray that Kate knows someday that I am in God, and so is she. You are in me, and I in you. But I read this and thought not just of God the Father, Mom, and Dad. I see it in us. You are in me, and I am in you. The beauty of parenthood is that it has unlocked a realization for me that the world is full of parents. People who just love their kids so undescribably. I look around the world with a newfound reverence and awe for all of those helping to raise and love children. It's such a comfort to realize that so many people walk around with all of this extra love in their souls that I've only just begun to understand. I got pregnant with Kate at the end of 2024, following an election cycle that made the country feel divided and broken. I thought a lot about what it would mean to welcome someone into the world that feels so fraught with uncertainty, and so I decided to control what I could control. And at that time, it was her nursery. I know that sounds kind of trite, but it's true. I can't stop a geopolitical conflict or change the minds of civic leaders who threaten basic human rights. But I could provide my daughter with a physical manifestation of safety, a room overflowing with my love for her. Now, this is no original idea. My parents did the same thing for me when I was young. They spent a weekend painting my bedroom into an exact replica of Goodnight Moon, down to the kittens and the mittens and the cow jumping over the moon. An absolutely incredible gift, especially considering I was the youngest of 5. I have absolutely no idea where they found the time. But I slept into that room well into junior high, marveling each night that someone loved me enough to put that much care into where I lay my head down. And so it comes back again. One day you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. I wanted to provide Kate with that same feeling and some kittens and mittens of her own. But instead of Goodnight Moon, Kate got my all-time favorite movie, The Sound of Music. Raindrops on Rose's mugs, whiskers on a kitten on her shelf, bright copper kettle drawer pulls, and a pair of warm woolen mittens I never did remember to put on her this winter. As the song goes on, so did her room decor. every single lyric becoming a different decoration. I have to assume she's one of the youngest people to ever go viral on TikTok, and she was extremely unimpressed as her nursery views drove up into hundreds of thousands at only a week old. All of the decorating gave me peace of mind in a chaotic world, and gave me plenty of time to think and sing through a musical that continues to provide new lessons the older I get. Maria von Trapp lives Peter's line in the second reading: "Sanctify Christ as Lord in your hearts. Always be ready to give an explanation to anyone who asks you for a reason for your hope." With so many forces pressuring her to give into sadness and cruelty and evil, she brought together a family who stood strong in their faith in God and in their country. There is so much negativity in the world, but there is so much more hope. There is so much more possibility for love and for greatness and for happiness. As said in the second reading, it may not be easy, and there may be suffering, even for doing the right thing. But the reward, both on earth and in heaven, for having hope and living through it is so much greater. And what a gift it is to take on all of that hope, and maybe even a little bit of that suffering, to build a more beautiful world for my Kate. Maria von Trapp said it best after being told she's going to care for 7 children, if it is God's will. Unsurprisingly, I sing a lot of songs to Kate, whether it's Raffi while changing her diaper, to church songs as they pop in my head, or inserting her name into whatever top 40 earworm got stuck in my head that day. There's music constantly around our house. She's gotten the entire Sound of Music soundtrack multiple times, but we return back to one song every night. Many people think that Edelweiss is an old Austrian folk song, but it was actually the final song written by the incredible duo Rodgers and Hammerstein. As many of you know in the film, it's Captain von Trapp's love letter to Austria as he prepares to leave his home, which he barely recognizes in the midst of division and conflict. This song is a callback to a place that is so familiar and so loved, a yearning that its pureness and beauty continues on long after he has left. It's taken on a new meaning to me as I sing it to Kate every night, becoming a musical prayer of my own, asking God to protect this small, beautiful girl and the world she will inherit. May they both be nurtured with care, shaped by love and gratitude, and may they both continue to bloom and grow forever. So it's nearly Kate's nap time, and as a Mother's Day wish, I'd like to ask all of you to join me in my prayer. Offer it up for the children in your life, a country that is constantly full of hardship and derision, but remember the hope that we all have in our hearts. This song is my explanation to anyone who asks me for a reason for my hope. So I hope you'll join me. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and bright, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Happy Mother's Day.